This is a test recording. The lights aren't on yet, but I'm seeing if this is the right way to hold this. What did I say? Good morning, everyone. It's 26th of November. It's 6 a.m. on 26th November. I don't really have to say a.m. if I say morning, do I? Yeah. Woo! Good morning, everyone. It is 6 a.m. on 26th November, which is a Monday. You might be wondering why I'm at work so damn early. Today we have concrete cutting and pouring and so forth for the robots, or well, for Jeff, that is, and we have to film the process. We want to film the process because good video. You've probably already seen a little bit of footage of the time-lapse camera. That's we got one set up over in the VSL, which I'm going to walk over to because I haven't figured out how to use zoom on this. It's this little thing up here, isn't it? Yeah, that is really slow. Okay, fuck that. I'm gonna do this the right way. Got a time-lapse camera. Glare. And then we have another one on the pallet rack over the... Oh, fuck. Right. Okay, so we did have one over on the pallet rack, but there was a bunch of crap in the way of it as of the move, and I took it upon myself to move it to a better vantage point. Up on the... Once again, zoom would be useful, but let's do this. Up on the... Wow, you can't see that at all. Okay. Ladder. Oh. See? There. And you can see down into the cage so that we can see the square that they're going to be cutting and then filling with more concrete, enough concrete to hold up Jeff, because he is a heavy robot. And they're also going to be putting concrete in the... Well, if you watch the captain's vlog, you know exactly what they're going to be doing. They're going to be putting concrete outside so that the transformers can go in. So, for the inside stuff, we're going to have Sony on the crane, just sort of an overhead watching everything, and then we're going to have... So, we're going to have a few interns in here today, but I don't know when they're going to be showing up. So, for the meantime, it's probably just going to be me and Liz with red and blue. One of us is going to be outside watching what's going on. I assume they won't be starting until daylight. And one of us is going to be inside watching what's going on. We're mostly just getting B-roll of the process, which will then be used once we, shoot a, I don't know, interview, I guess you would call it. We're going to shoot a talking about the procedure that they used. Oh, and we're also going to have 2 time-lapse cameras on the roof, so that's going to be fun to set up. The last time we put a time-lapse camera on the roof, it fell off because I don't know how sandbags work. I need more caffeine. Yeah. So here's something I learned. I actually read the manual for our time-lapse cameras. I know, weird. We can totally set these to manual mode. It would... Okay. I just press this button on top and it's like, hey, manual. And then I can set white balance and iris and focus and everything, which is useful because we're setting these up on the roof, and I don't know if we're going to be pressing record before daylight because they're probably not going to be doing anything outside, but unless we want to time-lapse their arrival or something. But if they do have to be recording before daylight sets in, they're going to be focusing all over the place because it won't be able to see enough, and the color temperature is going to change. So I might as well balance it to this white wall. That way, I mean, it'll probably be orange once we put it out. I assume it will be orange once we put it outside, but we can color correct that in post as long as it's consistent, I think, is the important thing. Probably. Sony is heavy. So we need to add weight. Doesn't help that we also have the battery pack, but mostly that's Sony. That's okay, though. We have Liz to hold it for us.
Alright, so I'm here finally. What did we learn today, Steve?
We learned how to format Sony, the external. That's useful. It's a momentous day that we format Sony. Now we have 703 minutes on it instead of 201.
So now you feel good about being able to leave it alone?
Yes, we can pretty much just...
And that shot was all light.
That's alright, they're used to that.
There's a little bit of a Lion King shot. If the camera was Simba.
Yes.
So we're on the roof now, putting up the last of the time-lapse cameras, and it kind of sucks. It's really cold, really dark, and we're not actually sure where the cameras are going, so we're winging it. Yeah. Right now, Jabroni's running cord, as exciting as that is. So how many feet of cord are we using?
I don't know yet. Upwards of 100. Well, upwards of 150 probably. Thanks to our beautiful viewers who donated a lot of extension cords to us.
Yeah, we have to run them all the way back inside because obviously there's nothing on the roof. So, yeah. Good times at like 6:45. Yeah. Anyway, good times at like 7 a.m. on a cold roof.
Yeah, in the dark.
Anyway, we finally got the camera set up, and here's the first one, just hanging precariously over the edge of the roof with a bunch of rocks as its only safety net, pointing straight down at where we assume the slab is going. We're not actually sure if the slab is going here in the parking lot because we haven't been told. This is the only place I've ever known them to mention a slab going, so we're hoping we're in the right spot. Planning. Yay. And then here's the other one.
Impromptu sandbags in the form of bags made of rocks.
Oh yeah. We've got this awesome energy drink bag we found acting as a sandbag, because when I think stability, I think energy drinks. But the other camera is pointing straight down at the ground below, and hopefully we catch something useful later in video.
I don't believe the framing isn't shit like it was for the bricklaying.
Yeah, the bricklaying framing got really bad, especially after the camera fell off the roof.
Well, the camera fell off the roof, I got to, fix the framing.
Yeah. So it did get better halfway through.
Every extension cord I brought, I am proud of myself.
Are you happy?
No.
Jabroni's never particularly happy, apparently. Yeah, so...
It's 7 a.m. and I'm at work.
True. Anyway, we're gonna go back inside and finish getting ready.
Hi, Guywire. How you doing? All right, 8 o'clock in the morning. Still no sign of concrete dudes. We have a sign of Liz, apparently. So it would be nice if they showed up when we were told they would be here. But at the moment, we're just waiting. Yay.
So we're rescheduling. Well,
There.
yeah.
We had nothing to do with it.
So they're rescheduling, the entire project. So this gets to stay like this another day, and we get to go back to the roof and take the cameras down. And
They haven't actually shot anything.
yeah.
I don't suppose we can just leave the tripods in place. Nah.
I'd rather not. Yeah, let's not risk the elements. So right now, our whole job is to take everything back and come back at, 6:30 tomorrow and do it all again. Woo! So this is our day so far.
I'm gonna stop those.
That would probably be a good idea.
Goddamn professional. I suppose I could just leave the camera on it.
Most likely, yes. I guess there's worse views to have. This is what you get today. Nice rooftop views and Jabroni swearing at things.
So, normal day with rooftop views.
Pretty much. Boundless entertainment at the Geek Group. We may want to take this opportunity to actually look for sandbags.
Yeah.
One more time.
Well, there's not plenty of sandbags, but it's not as excellent. And hey, we don't have to dump any footage.
Yeah. Just erase it. Maybe we got a really nice sunrise on the brick wall down
No,
there.
cameras were out of focus.
Of course.
I told you that.
You just mentioned they were set to manual. Well, we're gonna finish packing up. Stay tuned.
Motherfuckers.
So nothing else has really happened today, and we're all pretty bushed, so we're gonna call it a day. I really got nothing else. So yeah, bye.